Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Weaves of Waves. Yeah, I've got my new selfie stick and it's bloody useless. This thing doesn't work. It's too heavy for my phone. $7.99 on eBay. Bloody useless. Luckily my partner bought me one and it sticks to the table, but these things are a nightmare. You know, when you buy $7.99, that's to me it's a lot of money, but obviously it's cheap, nasty shit these days. So it's like, okay, fair enough. I've been conned. I'll have to send it back through the eBay channels, but sometimes it just costs more to send it back. I'm going to definitely look into that. Grr. Right, well, I haven't really got a topic for today. I've got to go off to work today, so I was like, okay, so what do I want to talk about? But I'm really pleased for my friend. My friend has found love. And, yeah, there was a lot of thinkings about... Seems to be sort of almost a desperate scramble to find a partner. And yeah, okay, so a few years ago I was single. And I didn't feel desperate about it though. I didn't feel that it was necessary to find a partner. I was actually quite willing to just live with my cat and be a crazy cat lady for the rest of my life. I don't have that need to find someone to complete me. I'm an individual. So I never really had that need, and I guess it was always there. You know, I was married for a long time, and yeah, it was like more trouble than it was worth. So it was like much easier being single to me. But I do love being with my partner. So yeah, it's as I said, I like the masculinity to my femininity, and my friend from America has given me some really good constructive feedback. My opinion is very opinionated. Whoa, thank you for that. I'm cool with it. I don't get much feedback, so I appreciate it. Constructive feedback. Tell me, you know, I don't want to live in an echo chamber. I want to say, yeah, okay, I was wrong in that bit. But I'm not wrong. I'm just like, I have different experiences. You see, with me, I have never found a career or a job that can support me. It's come close, but I've always been just below the breadline. I don't have talents in the area that could earn me enough money to support myself and my children. And I get a little weary about that because it's like, is it my fault? Okay, yeah, I will take responsibility. I should have trained in something better. I'm perhaps, yeah, you look back and you start to look at things, but... yeah, I couldn't hold down a job long enough. I pissed people off enough, and basically they asked me to leave, or the situation gets untenable and I have to move. So, I don't know. I don't have an answer to that one, and she's probably right. She's managed to support herself and her kids throughout, and it's like, okay. And I respect that. I'm torn from my own opinion and on my own experiences. And I do get that there are other people out there with multiple experiences. Also, I've had to explain myself to, yeah, about sort of why British people get a little bit upset with this. You see, we're not America. I don't understand an awful lot about America, and what has come clear is America doesn't understand an awful lot about England. We speak the same language, but we are a different culture. And a lot of the American culture has bled into the English culture. And that's fine. That's fine from you know, it's what cultures do. Yeah, we appreciate and appropriate each other's culture. That's normal. And apparently it's not normal and it shouldn't happen. Sorry. There's an awful lot of woke bullshit going on. And yeah, there's like men needing curfews. Nah. I'm a great advocate of men. I think men have a hard time of things. And basically some areas has always been unsafe, but we won't blame men for that. Men are just as in danger of walking the streets as women. And nah, men as curfew, I don't believe in curfew. I think that Paul Joseph Watson came up with a good point. Allow people to carry pepper spray. Allow us to defend ourselves, because in this country we're not allowed to. And so yeah, there is some aspects here that is very valid. But curfew for men over 6 o'clock, grow up, you silly cow. God, that was one of our... Apparently she's one of the lords. She's an advocate for feminism. But as I said, feminism should be fighting for equal rights for all, not just women. And it isn't anymore. And now it's just screwing over men. It's making men feel bad. And that's disempowering men, and it's making them weak. It's making them cucks. And I am anti all of that. And I am opinionated with it. Anything that disempowers men or women is wrong. And this disempowers men, and I want to strengthen men. I want them to feel good about themselves. I want them to be confident and full of self-esteem. I don't like weak men. And it's like, I don't like weak women either, but weak men are dangerous. And yeah, the weak men that are the ones that are attacking the females, women that walk at night. And or maybe it's not. Maybe there was a woman involved too, so we don't know all the facts that are there. But certain areas of always certain cultures are not easy, don't deal very well with Western women. Yeah, that's a dodgy subject, and it is, but most Western women know that there are certain areas now which you don't walk alone because you're going to get interfered with. And yeah, that's the sign of the times. And again, we're looking for strong men to stand up. Are women meant to protect themselves? Right, so we can start carrying knives and pepper spray and stuff like that, and we protect ourselves. Or can our men stand up and protect our women? Different. Very, very different to ask that. Instead, we're going to shut away the men at night. What a stupid idea that is. Sometimes you look at people and you think, where on earth are they getting this stuff? And why would they want to do all that? Whether this lockdown will ever end, I really could do with a haircut. However, I had short hair this time last year. This is like, oh dear. So, you can hack away at the fringe only so much, and then it's like, okay, this is crazy. I need a professional. So I don't believe that once a government takes power that it's going to give it back. I hope to be proven wrong here. I hope that old Boris can say, yeah, okay, you're free now. Go on. You don't need to wear masks. No social distancing. Right, everyone can go back to work. I don't believe that's going to happen. There's going to be another crisis, a crisis after crisis after crisis. And it sucks. But, okay, people are working together. There's a grassroots movement growing, and I love that. People are healers, gardeners, planters, seed planting, midwives. Not necessarily the baby sort, people that are bringing new times into being. Getting together, and yes, not necessarily on the multimedia platforms. Try looking at Telegram. Telegram's looking good. Try looking at Minds. Minds are looking good. Gab, okay, bit Christian orientated, but okay. But Telegram, there's lots of little grassroots groups going up, and this is awesome. People are just saying, okay, we've got to come together now. And there's a spirit that is arising. The phoenix, I've been calling on the phoenix now for years. Rise up and let's start again. Let's build something from the ashes of the old. And it's happening. There is stirring now. And I'm quite, I've got hope. On days when I'm like, oh God, the totalitarian police state is here. What we're going to do? No. People are coming together, and that's a start. And they'll be chatting, and they have more to agree with each other than they do to disagree. We agree that the state of the affairs of our country is wrong, and we're not going down that path. And there's more and more people, and that's awesome. That's awesome. That's hope. People power, all that stuff. But yeah, it's wholesome. Let's not do it for profit. Let's not do it for gain. Let's not do it for ego. Let's do it because our children need it, and we need wholesome, safe spaces. And it's not just women, it's men as well. And our strong men will rise up. And that is what I hope, and I will push into being in any way I can. So, yeah, that's basically all I have today. I'm off to work. I'll see you again probably Monday. So have a good weekend. And yeah, if you could like and subscribe. Apparently I've got to remember that. Like and subscribe. Everybody does. It's boring. Okay, like and subscribe. And thank you to my patrons. I have a patron, somebody who's sponsoring me. I've started on buymeacoffee.com. Apparently you can tip and buy me a coffee. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, I'll actually have a cup of tea, thank you. White one, sugar. Well, it's not real sugars. I'm on monk fruit now, because that's better for me. But if you'd like to buy me a cup of tea, that would be awesome. Love you lots. Have a great weekend. Look after yourselves and each other. Bye now.